Now, let's take a scenario. Let's assume that we all know Apple, right? So they release iPhone 14 version, 15 version, so many latest version phones are available, right? So let's say that iPhone company is released a latest version of iPhone. Now, when they release the latest version of iPhone, how does customers will know that whenever the iPhone is releasing it, whenever the iPhone is releasing the latest version of iPhone, now how customer will come to know that what is the which one is there and what are the features? Because whenever they release it, there are some new features will be included in that iPhone, like maybe the camera or some battery, right? There are different features which we have it. But how the customers will come to know that whenever there is any market, in the market, there is a new it is launching the new mobile. Whenever they are launching the new mobile, how customers will know? Especially we have a marketing. That means team will be doing the marketing. Now, whoever is the part of the company, they will be doing the marketing. So marketing can be done in different ways. So either they can do the campaign. That means in the campaign is also we have a online. So they will be doing the online campaign or they will be doing the offline campaign. This is to let the customer know that what is right now mobile is coming in the market and what are the features are available. So online is nothing but like a TV advertisement or some when you are searching in the Google. Now, if you whenever you are searching it, it will also give you some kind of a advertisement when you go for a social media, right? So Facebook, Instagram, which are the way you will go for a social media, there they will be advertising the new mobile. Offline is nothing but where banners, they will put a banners on the roadside, different type of banners, pamphlets, right? Paper advertisement, newspaper advertisement. So these are the offline. So they will do this activity. They will be having some limit. That means some timeline will be there. Marketing team has a timeline. So the timeline is 1 month or 2 months. That means till the customers are aware. Till the customers are aware, they will be keep on doing the marketing. So company will give some deadline, like you have a 2 months of time, you have to do the marketing. Now, why we need to do the marketing? So they are doing the marketing of online and offline. But what is the purpose? Why should I need to do it? Because we need to get the customers. We need to get the client, whoever is purchasing it. We need to attract the customers. When we attract it, that means they should buy it. Whenever advertisement is sometimes we see the advertisements in the TV or in the banner. Whenever we see the advertisement, we feel that, okay, I should buy that mobile because the way that they have showed in the online, it's attracting our eyes, right? So definitely there are customers will be showing a interest to buy. At least they will show the interest to see the mobile. If they don't buy it also, they will be very interested to hear and see the mobile, what are the features are there. So they will go to the mobile shop and they will try to see. So that means the purpose of doing the campaign is to get the customers. In Salesforce, to attract the customers are nothing but a leads. We are generating a leads outcome of the campaign. Outcome of this campaign, we are generating a leads. So we will generate a leads for these customers. For this, what are the marketing we are doing it? The purpose of this marketing is to get the leads. Now, these leads, we might get it in from the different places, like not only in the a US or not only in Sydney or in Hyderabad. It's like overall world, right? So we are going to get the leads. So leads we can get the leads from the offline, because if you do the offline activities, or sometimes they will visit to the store and they will try to investigate about the mobile. So they are the offline leads. Also, we get a leads from the online. Let's say that whoever is sitting at home, they wanted to buy a new mobile and they wanted to research the new mobile. So what they will do is they will go to the website Apple website and they will try to research the new mobile and they will fill the form. Like they will fill the form. So when they fill the form, so what are the data is that they are filling up? That means we are capturing the leads at the back end. So whatever the data you are filling at the form level, that means the company is capturing your data and they are storing your data into the Salesforce. Right. Similarly, we have a leads are offline leads, online leads. Like in online, like it may be possible that it's a website leads or maybe phone inquiry. Some people does the phone inquiry. We have a different type of leads or we are getting it. Leads is nothing but in the leads terminology is in Salesforce. Leads are nothing but a interested customers. So now let's say customers, let's say that customers are coming, but sometimes I cannot say that all the customers definitely buy the mobile. There are people who drops in the middle, right? So they will just do the investigation and they will say that, okay, maybe probably I'll buy it next month or after 2 months I'll buy it, but not right now. So all the leads are not a pure or not a genuine leads, right? We cannot say that what are the leads we are getting it, everybody is going to buy a mobile. No. So whenever we know that, whenever the marketing team knows that the leads are, they are definitely going to buy the mobile. If they know that, then what we will do is we will convert them into the opportunity. We will convert them into the opportunity. Opportunity is nothing but where it is going to generate a revenue. We are going to convert the leads to the opportunity. When we convert the leads to the opportunity is nothing but I'm going to generate a revenue out of this opportunity, because opportunity is connected to the product, opportunity is connected to the price, right? Opportunity is connected to the how many mobiles I'm buying it, which is a quantity, right? So these are connected to the opportunity. Now, whenever it is converted, that means we know that these customers are converted to the opportunity. That means they are definitely going to buy the mobile. So once they have purchased it, now they have shown the interest. Now till this point, whatever we have discussed about the marketing to the converting to the opportunity, marketing converting to the opportunity is done by the marketing team. This activity is done by the marketing team. Now, once the marketing team is done, now whenever we convert a opportunity or whenever we convert a opportunity, we have to send an email to the customer saying that, thank you for showing a interest. Thank you for showing the interest, and our sales team or our team is going to contact you for further analysis on this or further discussion on this opportunity or on this product. So we will be sending an email to the customers. We will sending an email to the customers. Now that means there is always email goes out to the customers whenever, otherwise how customers will know, right? So if I don't receive, like I filled the form in the online and I clicked on a submit. When I clicked on a submit, if I get some notification or if I get some SMS, then only we will know that, okay, there is a message or there is a record is captured in the sales, in the back end of the application. They have captured my information. So there is some notification, kind of a alert. So similarly in Salesforce also, every activities we will sending an email or SMS. So email is the default activities. By using the email, we can send the emails to the customers. Now, once the customer receives the email, so they will be, okay, so now that means there is some activities is happening at the company. So they are going to contact me soon back on this product. Now, once they got the email notification, now this email notification, sometimes they will respond back, or let's say that maybe they wanted to know what is the price and everything. For that, all activities also we can send an email. So emails are by default for every activities. It happens in the Salesforce. Now, once that they are purchasing, that means from here, sales team starts involving it. From here, sales team is started involving. Now, this sales team is calls the customers and they will talk to the customers saying that there is a record is generated in our system. Now, thank you for showing the interest. Do you want to talk about the product and how many products you are going to buy it? And they will talk about few more features and they will try to convince the customers, especially in order to go for buying the product for one product or more than one product. They will try to convince the customers. In this activity, whatever the activities are happening here. Now, all these activities, we wanted to track it. So whatever that means in sales team is calling the customers maybe weekly once, just to let them know that they are in this process. That means all the activities we have to capture. Now, what are the activities are happening? We need to capture all the activities in Salesforce, which is part of the activity management. Now, whatever the changes that we are doing on the data level, or what are the changes which we are doing on the object level or a record level, what are the data I'm changing it, everything has to be tracked in the system. Then only we will know that what was happened in the last week, what is happening right now. So all the activities, we should be tracking it. Now, here sales team is going to, they are going to involve the different activities. In these activities also, if you want to send some approval process, let's say that customer, now the customer is a VIP customer. Let's say it is a VIP customer. When the person is a VIP customer, definitely they will ask some discount, right? So discount because the customer is daily customer. Now in these activities, if you wanted to do the discount, now they are asking a discount of almost more than 10%. Let's say 20% discount they are asking. When we wanted to give the discount, ideally the company is giving only the 5% discount for the regular customers or the VIP customers. Now, if it goes beyond the 5%, now sales team does not have a flexibility to give the more discount there. Now, in that case, what they will do is sales team will go to their manager or team lead, manager or a team lead. They will go to the team lead. And they will try to send the request saying that, okay, these persons are asking the 20% discount. Now, in this case, that means they are looking for the approval from the higher management. If my manager approves this discount 20%, then only the sales team can give the discount. That means this is part of the approval process. Now, if it is a more than 10%, team lead has to be accepted. If it is a more than 20%, then company like a team manager has to be accepted. If it is more than 30%, company CEO might have to discuss with the customers. So like this, different level of approval process will be there. So similarly, in the Salesforce also, we need to go with a different approval process. In case if they are going more than 10%, now customer is keep on asking the 20% or 25%, they are going much high discount. So in that case, sales team has to get the approval from their high level management. Then only they can convince the customer or they can discuss based on the approval, they can discuss with the customers. Now in this approval process, now they will be doing all the different kind of approval. Let's assume that it is approved by the team lead saying that discount is a VIP. That means the person is going to purchase the mobile. When they purchase the mobile, now as soon as purchase the mobile, sales team activity is done. Sales team activity is done. Now the next one is, now sales team activity is done. That means we are done with, like a customer is done with purchasing the product. Now, here we are talking about the single customer. We don't know, like online, offline, in the world, so many customers are going to buy this mobile. Not only the one customer, right? Every customer is going to buy the product. Now that means might be buying in this month or they might buy in the next month. Now, in this case, now especially the managers are very interested to know daily purchase, daily how many products are going out, daily how many products are going out. That means we need to generate a reports and dashboards. Why we need these reports and dashboard? Because our team lead or a manager are very interested to know that how much revenue are we generating daily on this product, because this is the latest iPhone product. Like in the initial days, maybe the revenue is less and it's keep on increasing it. Now, these kind of activities, they are especially interested. Now, if we have to send emails to the every day, I need to send an email to the manager saying that today is this money, this much revenue we got it by the end of the day, and these many mobiles are sold. So we have to send this kind of a data to the managers. So instead of me spending a time there, sending an email, what we can do is we can generate a reports and dashboards. And whenever the reports and dashboards we have created, we can do the schedule. We can do the schedule. Now this schedule is, I'll say that daily at the end of, like daily at 5 p.m. or at 6 p.m. whenever our business time is ends, daily 6 p.m. I'll schedule a one scheduler, like where it runs the job at the back end, will schedule a job at 6 p.m. to send an email to the manager. So what will happen? We need not to spend additional hours on this. It is automatically, once it is implemented, the reports and dashboard, and once it is done the schedule, every day it is going to send an email to the manager by default. So there we are going to use the reports and dashboard. Now, whenever the leads are getting it here, now we are getting the different, because we have a different customers are there. There are so many customers in the world and we are getting a lot of leads. Customers are nothing but lot of leads. Now, when we get a lot of leads in the sales, in the marketing team, we just have a 2 people there. In the marketing team, we have just 2 members. Only 2 members are working in the marketing team. Now we are getting the leads, 10,000 leads daily we are getting it. Assume that maybe 1,000 leads we are getting it. So when it is, we talk about the huge level, it is 1,000 leads maximum we are getting. When we get 1,000 leads, 2 members, it's not capable to handle. They cannot. Now we don't know out of these 2 members, or maybe the 5 members are there. Now we don't know that out of these 5 members or 2 members, now we don't know who is available. Who is available and who will take care of this, we don't know. In that case, what team lead does is usually what team lead does. Team lead is manually assign the leads to these members. That means the activity for the lead is look at what are the new leads and assign that leads to these members. Now lead might be assigning, now team lead will be assigning or a manager will be assigning the leads to the marketing team. Now, based on the person, like sometimes it happens that manager might be assigning the more number of leads to the one person, less number of leads to the another person, right? In that case, what will happen? We see that one member is sitting empty, another member is fully occupied. Now, these kind of activities will happen. Now, instead of manager doing this, we have a concept in Salesforce, which is called as a queues. That means whenever the leads we are getting it in system, whenever the records are created, whenever we are capturing the customer information, simply go and sit in the queue. Queue is nothing but a waiting room. So do not assign to manager, do not assign to the team members, do not go anywhere. Just simply sit into the waiting room. So what will happen whenever this member is available, this member responsibility is to go and get the records from the queue. That means what are the waiting room is there, from the waiting room, get the record. Now, if the person is not going here, then ultimately at the end of the day or end of the week, the report is going to tell the manager that this person is only worked on 2 records or 3 records. So there is a question gets raised. So it's every member's responsibility to go and self-assign. It is a self-assigned. That means if there are 10 records are waiting in the waiting room. Now, how this member will know that what are the records waiting in the queue? Definitely they will get an email. As soon as the record goes into this queue, immediately they will get an email saying that there is a new record is inserted in the queue. So now whoever is the member is available, they will go to the queue and accept that record. Whenever they accept it, that means they will be start working on that lead. They will be start working on that lead. Now that's how in real time or whoever is using the Salesforce, clients will be taking each lead and they will start working on these leads. Now they are converted to the opportunity. So once they converted to the opportunity, now assume that opportunity also same thing. There are 5 sales teams are there. Whenever it is converted, it will go to the queue. Now the sales team has to go to the queue and get the information. So you can implement a queue wherever you think that, okay, there is a lot of records that are coming in the system and it is not able to handle these records manually. Then what we can do is we can implement a queue and we can inform the customer, inform the sales team or inform the service team or a marketing team. We can inform them and we can tell them that, okay, now these are the records that are coming. It's sitting in the queue and now you can assign those records, get those records and start working on it. So this way, what we can do is we can manage the work. There won't be so much load on one person. So everybody have a flexibility to self-assign the record. Now, once this everything is done, now in this case, for example, if you wanted to some kind of a automation you wanted to do here, let's say the automation is now once they purchase the product, now the product is purchased. Once we purchase the product, now client will capture our email ID, right? So they will send one email after 1 day saying that, how did you like the product? For example, you ordered from the Amazon. When you ordered the product from the Amazon, after the product is delivered to you, after 1 day or after 1 hour or 2 hours, you will receive one email saying that, how did you like the product? Give a star rating or give a comments whether the product is delivered in the proper manner or not. So they will send one email. That means the day it is like whenever you order, on the order day, you will receive one email, right? On order day, you will receive one email, and before delivering the product, that means 2 days before, you will receive another email saying that the package is done, and another like 1 day before, there is one more email that will send saying that, okay, this is shipped to your place, like a shipped. It says that it is shipped, and on the same day they will say that today it is going to deliver on this time. And after delivering it, after next day or after 2 hours, you will receive one email that, how did you like the product? Now here, what is happening? These activities are continuously, it is happening, right? Do you think somebody is sitting in the system and sending, okay, this is the 2 days before I need to send in one email, and 1 day before I need to send another email, on the day I need to send in another email? If person is sitting in front of the system and if they are doing in the Amazon, like so many people are ordering in a day, right? It's so difficult for the person to maintain these activities in a single, if they have to maintain this, it will be like a too huge load for that. So in order to human activities, what we can do is we can implement a automate process. Now this automate process you can implement using the flows, workflows, process builder, or usually right now we will just think about the flows. Workflows, process builders are going away. So using the flows, we can implement this, right? So we can simply automate the process so that immediately whenever the product is ordered, immediately it is going to send an email. It has some cycle when to send an email. Every record, there will be some data will be captured and they will send an email. So if you wanted to do the automation process, you can do it in the Salesforce just using the admin, using the flows, you can automate the entire process so that it will automatically, system will take care of it. System will take care of it. Let's assume that here, when we ask for the, how did you like the product? Now here, customer, right? So, and also they need to give some kind of a rating, and also assume that customer information also they need to provide it, like a customer information in the sense like a maybe email ID. Now, when they are entering this information, now we want somebody to validate that whether they are entering the valid email ID or not. So sometimes what they will do is they will just enter like this. They will not give the proper email ID. So proper email ID is nothing but it should have some name and then @gmail.com. So that means @gmail.com or @company.com, whatever the company is, their company name. So this is the valid format of it. Valid format is nothing but some company name and .com or a .co.in. So some email which we have to give. Now, if customer is not entering this valid email ID, they are simply entering some random data there. Now we want somebody to validate that. Okay, we need to tell the customer that please enter the valid email ID. So if they are not entered, even if they are not entered the customer information properly, we wanted to tell the customer that please enter the valid email information. This is not the right email ID or this is right information. So in that case, what we will do is we will implement a validation rules. Validation rules. Now some kind of a validation rules we will implement on the page level. Now here, layouts, validation rules, right? So especially the data modeling part. Data modeling part will be covering here. Validation rules, layouts, and fields, objects, everything will be covered in this. Now this is how, wherever it is required, the automate process, you need to do it. Then you will go for this flow. Now, the person has purchased it. Once the person has purchased it, now next thing is that after 6 months, definitely the person will come for a repair. Assume that there is something is not working in the mobile. So when something is not working in mobile, definitely what the person will do, person will call the customer care. They will call customer care. Now, after 6 months, they call the customer care. And let's assume that one of the customer has raised it saying that the camera is not working or battery is staying only for after 2 hours, mobile is automatically switched off. The battery is not stable. So these are the complaints raised to the company. When the complaints are raised to the company, now in this case, whenever we call the customer care, what the customer care does is they will collect all the information. They will collect all the information and they will capture the information. Like in the case, we have a separate object in the Salesforce, which is called as a case. They are going to store the information in case. Because few customers directly call the customer care, and few customers, what they will do is they will go to the website. They will go to the website, the company website, and there is one option will be there, raise a case or a support, contact support or a raise a case. Some options will be there. So in this case, what they will do is they will directly click on that link and they will give the information. That means they need to give the first name, last name, mobile number, and what is the issues that they have raised it. Now, when we are doing the directly in the website, as soon as the customers has entered all the information, it has to capture the data into the Salesforce and it should create a case into the Salesforce. Now here observe the data is entered in the website, but where is the data captured? Captured is happening in the Salesforce. Now how this is happening? This is happening using the Web2 case. Web2 case. Similarly for the leads also, if there are data is captured from the website, we have a Web2 lead. So using this Web2 case, Web2 lead, we can automatically capture the data from the website and store it into the Salesforce. In Salesforce, we will create a record. In Salesforce, we will create a record. Case record is created. This is only for two objects, case and lead, not for all of them, only for lead and case. We can automatically capture the data in the record. So once it is captured, now same here also we can assign it to the queue, and people, whoever is, for example, in the service team, there are 5 members are there. In the service team, 5 members are there. These 5 members always look at the queue, and if there is any record is generated and placed into the queue, they will take that means they will accept the record, and whenever they accept the record, that means they are going to start working on it. So once they start working on it, so immediately the customer will receive an email saying that our support team is started looking into the issue. So once it is done, they will generate a solution. They will generate a solution in the system saying that the problem with the mobile is, now let's assume that they found some issue in the manufacturer, or some defect is there in the battery. It's a rare scenario. It happens in the mobile. So the replacement of this is applying the new battery will all set, or exchanging the phone. So because it is just a 6 months, the solution is to, if it is a 6 months, if it is a raised case, within the 6 months, if the customers are raising the case, then the solution is the exchange mobile, and we will send that mobile to the manufacturing company so that they can re-implement that mobile. So this is the solution is raised by the service team. Now here, this part is a service. So we have a marketing team, sales team, service team. Now in Salesforce, these, whatever we have discussed, these 3 things, especially these are the marketing cloud. This activity will happen in the marketing cloud or marketing application. Marketing application, and the below sales activities, whatever is there, this happens in the sales activity. Sales application or a sales cloud. And this is the another one is service, which is part of the service application or a service cloud. Now, whatever we have discussed, the 200 topics, the 200 topics are, everything is part of this entire scenario. 200 topics are the part of entire this scenario. Now, so application, we will be creating the application, like whether you want to marketing application, whether you want a marketing application, sales application, service application, or you wanted to customize your own application. Because this is for the iPhone. So for iPhone, I wanted to build a separate application. So you can build a separate application for iPhone. And data modeling part, how the data should be captured, the data modeling. So here we are capturing the data, whether online or offline, we are capturing the data. So data modeling will be part of this. So we will be involved the data modeling here. And whenever the data is entered, now how we are doing the security. Now, as soon as the data is captured by the customer or captured by the Salesforce, then they are going to make sure that how the data is secured. Now, one thing remember, in Salesforce, whatever is we are doing it, everything is it depends on the data. Everything is data. Data is a very sensitive in Salesforce. Whatever we are doing it, everything which we are doing it related to the data only. Data capturing, data security, data modifying it, and how others are able to see the data. Now here, whatever the marketing is doing the work, sales team should not see this work. Or whatever the service team is working on it, sales team should not see. Or whatever the sales team is working on it, service team should not see. That means we are restricting the data to view by the only specific team. If service team start looking at the marketing team data, or if service team start looking at the sales team data, then what will happen? Ultimately, we do not have a proper format who should be handling what. So there won't be no proper format. So that's the reason we have a data security for the customers. We have for the client, we have for the developers also, we have within the sales team, whoever we have a Salesforce access, everybody has a security there. That means whatever the marketing team is working on it, these 5 members or 2 members, whatever the team, this team is working on it, this team should not see. Once this teamwork is done, now share the record to the sales team so that sales team starts seeing the data. Now, what are the cases are raised by the customers here? Only service team should start seeing this. Sales team should not see the issue. Now, in case service team has some issues or a repairing or a exchange mobile, when we have a exchange mobile, then in that case, service team should share the record to the sales team saying that there is a exchange mobile need to be done because this person has taken just 6 months back and there is some problem with mobile. The service team has to give proper information to the sales team and then share the record to the sales team. So that's the data security which is available. And next one is capturing the reports and dashboard, because this is for the high level management. This is overall the application. Whatever we do in admin, everything we talk about the marketing team, sales team, service team, how to sell a product, and once the product is sold, how can we give the service to the customers? So this is entirely is available. Now, in case like a Amazon, we have it, right? When you go to the Amazon, you will see if you search for a product, you will see the different products, right? So it shows what are the features and everything. It shows certain information. If you want to implement a same application, also we can do it using the Salesforce, which is part of the another cloud, like a experience cloud or a digital cloud, right? Those are the different clouds we have it. By using the different clouds, we can implement same like a Amazon product. So this is overview at the very high level, how the Salesforce is involved in the different activities and which all are how we are going to capturing the data, how to capture the information, and what all things we will be using in the daily activities. So everything is part of this entire high level picture.